I'm Wynn, and this is Wynn Studio.
Do that again, but look at the camera.
I'm Wynn, and this is Wynn Studio.
What are we talking about today?
This is my review for Evil Dead Rise. Evil Dead Rise 2023 is the 5th installment in the Evil Dead franchise. It is written and directed by Lee Cronin, and it stars Lily Sullivan and Alyssa Sutherland. Full disclosure, so don't do that. I'm a big fan of the Evil Dead franchise. I've seen every movie. I have watched the Ash vs. Evil Dead TV show. I've also collected Army of Darkness versus Marvel Zombies comic books.
How is this movie different, and where does it take place?
This movie is different from the previous films. It takes place in an apartment in the city versus a cabin in the woods. What is familiar is the presence of the Necronomicon, the ancient Sumerian text that turns people into Deadites, which are demon-possessed meat puppet monsters. People know what they're getting into when they go see this movie. It's a horror movie. It's gonna be lots of jump scares. It's not. This is not Oscar bait. It's a jump scare, gory horror movie.
How does it? Can you tell me a little bit about the cinematography of the movie?
Yes, this movie, it looks really good. The cinematography is great. The use of a rainstorm during the movie really adds to the sense of dread and sort of atmospheric look of the film. I don't get the sense that this movie is shot on a green screen. You can really feel the weight of this being filmed on a real set, and the use of the practical effects and the actors just gives it that additional weight. When it comes to the effects and makeup, it's not a spoiler to mention Alyssa Sutherland becomes a Deadite. And so she's, in full Deadite costume and makeup for most of the movie. And
what did you like about it?
Should I just redo that whole thing?
Like, you're still just talking to me.
Yeah. When it comes to costumes.
Did she look creepy as fuck, or like, just think about that? Like, was she creepy? Was she like hot still? Like, did she give you like Harley Quinn vibes? Like,
is that what you got?
A little bit.
You told me that's what you
like, what about her costume was on point, or what was good about it?
Okay, yeah.
Like, what did
costume and makeup in particular were very impressive. She was very scary, very creepy, but at the same time, she still kind of captured a, kind of a sense of like, she's like kind of creepy, sexy. I don't know. There was a particular scene where I was pleasantly surprised that they used a creature shop type monster, practical effect monster, and I think that's something that's like really sorely missed in this genre, kind of in all movies in general, but especially in the horror genre of movies lately. So the good news is that Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell have production credits in this movie, and they are planning on creating more installments over the next few years, assuming that this does well. But I think that this movie is having a really a really good, positive reception so far.
What do you give it out of 10?
I give this movie an 8.5 out of 10, even though I could be partial to the horror genre and this franchise. But it was the most fun I've had in the theaters in a while. I recommend that you go see it in the theater. Go with your friends, go with a date. There's lots of jump scares. You will be entertained and engaged the whole time. Lots of jumping. You're going to be, like holding each other and all that. So it's a lot of fun. Like and subscribe if you like my content.
Will there be more videos coming soon?
I'm planning on producing videos about anything that I find interesting. Could be, more movie reviews, pop culture, even things like fitness, sports, current events.
Cool. Are you done?
Mm-hmm.